Hi, and welcome to Girl Talk. Oh, we're going to have fun today. We've got goats and it's raining, but it's all cozy. And my friend Lucy Rosen is here. We have goats who are at the door today who decided they really want to be on Girl Talk, which is pretty typical. Kids are kind of crazy. But I appreciate you coming today.
Thank you for the invitation.
Lots to talk about today. It's really fun. I've known Lucy for a long time in a lot of different capacities. We did TEDx together, which was great. And she has a wonderful marketing company. But today, I think we're going to talk about photography. I didn't realize that was your passion.
Aside from business and aside from helping women entrepreneurs primarily, my hobby is photography, which is a recent hobby, having never given myself permission to have a hobby outside of growing a business. So having owned a business for 40 some odd years, it took me about 36 years to realize I need something other than work.
What do you love to photograph? And I would be lying if I said I don't stalk you on Instagram, so I really kind of know that.
My favorite things to photograph are anything in the Lowcountry. Okay. Nature, animals, the birds here, the landscape here, flowers. So it's a combination of macro and nature.
What's really interesting is the other day, I think last night, I saw, was it an egret? Did it have a fish in its mouth?
It was an eel.
It was an eel?
It was an eel, yes.
That was an eel?
Caught an eel, uh-huh.
Oh, I can't wait to take her out in the front. I just got an eel trap.
Oh, an eel trap?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to have that.
One of my friends decided that he was going to trap an eel.
How?
Or why?
Probably to feed to the birds.
Probably.
That's what I would do.
Well, he said he was going to barbecue it, but I'm hoping that.
Ooh, bird bait.
Yikes. Anyway, it's very interesting. How did you get into photography?
When I moved here, it was about 6 years ago. And
from where?
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, what a change.
Yeah, what a big change. Decided that this was a great place to start a business, which it is. Relocated to Bluffton, opened Smart Marketing Communications, and started to notice how absolutely incredibly beautiful it is here. I mean, way different than New Mexico, which is great for landscape, not so great for big white birds, not so great for pelicans, not so great for big blue herons, and not so great for the summer birds that come through here.
Where do you go?
Everywhere.
Oh, do you really?
Everywhere, and primarily only either for sunrise, like early in the morning, or on the weekends. So it doesn't interfere with the work that I do for clients. But it's a mind-freeing activity that allows me to get back to just being with me. Just being with me, just being in nature, watching these birds, watching what they do, being with flowers, which is a very zen experience because of, I don't know, different angles and different ways to be, and as close as you can get to them. And it's fabulous. I love it.
Have you found yourself evolving? In other words, from the time that you started doing photography to where you are now, can you see kind of an evolution or a shift or a...
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I have a mentor. Her name is Tiffany Briley. She and her husband own a company called Sharpen Your Shutter, which is a photography mentorship program online that they help you and guide you, and they are your online photography mentor. They live in Charleston, and they've become great friends, but I give 100% credit to Sharpen Your Shutter for taking me from where I was, which was point and shoot, to actually having people comment and ask me, can I buy your prints?
Oh yeah, they're fantastic.
It's like, okay.
Well, they're fantastic. What I find really interesting, Lucy, and we're going to take a break in just a second. We're going to come back and talk about women entrepreneurs. But what I find really interesting is you spend your days surrounded by people. You're in a people business. And yet, it's really interesting that you don't really photograph people for fun.
Not for fun.
It's all about nature, which is pretty interesting.
I love it.
We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come right back. Please don't leave us. There's a lot more to come. We're going to talk about women and entrepreneurs. Stay with us on Girl Talk.